Hello and welcome, I'm BluenoseLJ. We now know who Everton's opponents will be in the fifth round of the FA Cup. Spurs overcoming Wickham means that Everton will play Spurs in the fifth round over the weekend of February the 8th at Goodison Park. So we at least have home advantage. There won't be any fans there, but it is home advantage against Spurs, which is a positive thing because it is going to be a really difficult game against Tottenham. It's obviously going to be the most difficult game that we've had in this season's FA Cup. It could have been worse with the two Manchester clubs still left in the competition, City and United, but it could have been better. But if you are going to win the FA Cup, you are going to have to play some of the better teams eventually. So hopefully we can get through. We've already beaten Tottenham once this season, but it will be a completely different game. It's a one-off game in the FA Cup, so we are going to have to be at our best to beat them. They are playing well at the moment, but so are we. So hopefully we can get through and get through to the next round of the FA Cup and continue on this run. We also have a very difficult game this week on Wednesday against Leicester City, who are doing well in the league. They're 6 points above us. They have played two games more than us. So if we can beat them, we'll still have two games in hand and we'll only be 3 points behind them. So it is a potential game where we can move into fourth in the league as well and close the gap with Leicester. Again, it is going to be a really hard game. Leicester are a really good team. They're going to be without Jamie Vardy, who's injured and going through operations, so that's a positive thing for us. But we're going to be without Decore and probably Alan as well through his injury. But I will do a video on that game, and I will post that later on, closer to the time of the game. So this leads into the question, which has been brought up in some of the forums on Facebook: FA Cup or Champions League? Would you prefer, as an Everton fan, to win the FA Cup or to finish in the Champions League spot this season? Now, this got me thinking, actually. If you get into the Champions League, obviously you want to get into the Champions League, as that's the aim for Everton, to get into the Champions League. We can attract a much better quality player to come to us, and we have some money now. We could, if we can get into that Champions League, attract some. We've got Carlo Ancelotti as well. The quality player that we would be able to attract and realistically get with the money that we've got would, just be amazing. So Champions League is definitely where we want to get to. But there is also the fact that we haven't won anything for 26 years now, since 1995, the FA Cup. And I am desperate for this club. And I think a lot of Everton fans out there are desperate for this club to win something and get a trophy. It's been such a long time since we've experienced winning something, and this club is such a big club and it deserves to win something. Champions League would probably feel like winning something, but it isn't winning something. It does get us into, uh, you know, into where we want to be. But would it be a bad thing if we won something this season, missed out on the Champions League this season, and pushed on? If we win the FA Cup, you get European football anyway, so you get Europa League. And this season's aim, I think, for Everton, when the season started, was to get some kind of European football. Now, if you can get European football of any kind of Europa or Champions League, you are going to be able to attract a better quality player. Champions League is going to be slightly better. There's obviously more money available to be in the Champions League, so there's more financial incentives to be there. You're going to get a better quality player. But European football even in the Europa League, you're still going to be able to offer European football to players. So you are going to be able to attract a slightly better quality player. Plus, we have Carlo Ancelotti. Plus, we would have won something. Plus, we have the European football. And then we're pushing towards the Champions League spots as well. So, when you weigh the two things up, there are pluses and minuses for both. If we get the Champions League, um, especially if we could do that at the expense of Liverpool, would be amazing. And the way that they're playing at the moment, there is a possibility with Manchester United, Manchester City, Leicester, Tottenham, us, even West Ham. I doubt it, but even West Ham could be put in there as well. There is a real strong possibility that Liverpool could drop out of that top four, and if we could get that top four, be in the Champions League instead of them, it probably would feel like winning something, but it wouldn't be ultimately winning something. So for me, the FA Cup, I love the FA Cup anyway. I think it's a magical cup. To win that would be amazing. To get our hands on a trophy, to get European football, would be absolutely awesome, and something that I, as an Everton fan, am absolutely desperate for. Um, so, FA Cup or Champions League? I want to win something, but I want Champions League. So the only scenario left is for us to win the title, and we get the best of both worlds. Realistically, that's probably not going to happen, but if we can continue on the way that we're going, I'm not going to rule that out. At the moment, it's a long way. We're a long way from the FA Cup, and we're a long way from even Champions League or Europa League finishing in the top six. There are some big clubs there. Chelsea, I didn't even mention Chelsea. I think that they will come good eventually with the new manager. So they're probably going to push on as well. So the battle for the top six is probably the most intense that it's been for a long time. The Champions League spots as well. The title is going to be really close. If we can beat Leicester, that really pushes us up into a position where I honestly do think that a Champions League spot is a possibility. Champions League spot and FA Cup would be amazing. But if we had to choose one, personally, I'm going to go with the FA Cup, just on the basis that I would like to win something, and I wasn't expecting Champions League at the start of this season. I would have taken an FA Cup and probably finished outside of the European spots, because the FA Cup gets you that European spot anyway. So I would have taken an FA Cup and finishing seventh. I don't want to finish seventh anymore, and because I really think that the way that we are playing, the squad that we have, we definitely can finish in the top six. But I'm so desperate for this club to win something. We desperately need to win something. So for me, I'm going to say the FA Cup, and we'll take one step at a time. We'll go into the Europa League, and then push on to the Champions League next season as FA Cup winners. And hopefully then we can progress into the Champions League next season, and really over the next 2 or 3 seasons really build a squad that is potentially capable of challenging for the title, which I think is obviously the ultimate aim for Everton and Carlo Ancelotti. That's where he wants to take the club. Moshiri wants that as well. Every Everton fan wants that, to put us back to where this club, when we were wearing tops like this, where we were at the top end of that league, and we had some during that 80s period. We had some immense players and immense football teams, and that's where ultimately we want to be. But it's such a long time since we've won anything. I was 13 years old when we won the FA Cup. Nope, I was 16. I definitely want us to win something this season. And if we could win the FA Cup, for me, that's what I would choose. Let me know what you think. Please subscribe. It really does help my channel. And I look forward to seeing you on my next video.